Hello everybody, Brian Fazio, Newton County's Public Information Officer here with you. Everybody knows of Christmas season, football season, beach season. Did you know there's a paving season? In this edition of Newton County Update, we're going to tell you what it is and what it means for you on the roads here in Newton County. I'm here today with our Public Works Director of Newton County, Chris Malcolm. Chris, I've seen a lot of our crews out and about around the county. Looks like paving season is in full swing here. Can you explain what paving season is and when it starts and how long our crews will be out here working on the roads?
We officially try to start April 1st, the week around April 1st, runs through September, all depending on temperature, weather. We have gone as far as December. We have started as early as January. It just depends on the weather.
What determines which roads get resurfaced or paved around the county?
Typically how that'll work is the transportation department will go out and do a yearly inspection of all the roads. They'll evaluate them. They'll make a list of which ones rated the lowest. They bring them then back to us at Public Works. We go back out, determine what action needs to be taken, whether they need to be patched, just overlaid, or a full depth reclamation where we'll go in and actually grind the whole road back down to the dirt, start over from scratch.
Now we talk about paving and resurfacing. They're the same but different, right? My understanding, paving, well, you can explain better than I can.
No, paving is different. There's two different types where you have, which is just paving from when you start from dirt or base, come up, you got an asphalt surface, or we'll go back in and do what's resurfacing. It's what we're doing here behind us now on Russell Braden Road, where we go in and patch out the spots that need to be repaired, put in the OGI layer, which is open graded inner layer that bridges the cracks and blocks and things like that. And then we'll go back over with a topping, which on this case is I think it's a 9.5 mix. It's for low density traffic. It's a little smoother, a little flexible mix.
And how long can drivers expect something like that to last on a moderately traveled road?
On a road like this, we have seen surfaces last as long as 30 years, but we try to plan for typically about 15 years every time we resurface before we'll have to go back and do anything else.
And today we're on Russell Braden Road out off 162. How many road miles a year do you all pave?
We have a commitment to pave 20. We usually do 20 plus. I think we're right now, as of today, we're at 10.2 miles into the 20-mile commitment for the year. So we're tracking right along good right now.
And that's all done by in-house crews?
It is. We'll contract out a little sometimes using like impact fees or something like that, but we do all the LMIG in-house, which is about 1.4 million in LMIG, and then we do a lot of splice paving. We'll probably do another close to $1 million in splice this year.
So funding, to get the roads paved comes from state funds, LMIG, and then SPLOST, which is that special purpose local option sales tax that voters have added in. And how many crews, people, Newton County employees are out working these roads?
We have one crew that does paving. There are probably 25 people on that crew. We would love to be able to have more, because then we could get out here and actually pave more. But right now, that one crew does all the 20 miles for the whole county.
Wow. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add? I know driving up here, looked at the roads on the way in. You mentioned you wanted to kind of give the people some specs on
we can talk a little bit about our paving process. What we have, like I said, behind us here, you see the two layers. One's an OGI, the other's a topping. But in between those layers is a tack coat. That's what people see on the roads. You can almost find where we're paving any day of the week by following the tack. But what we use versus, we try to be conscientious of everybody. Instead of using an AC, we use what's called a CRS, which is a cationic rapid set. What that means is it's water-based, and it breaks as soon as we hit the ground with it. Within a few seconds, it does not track off. We do that to keep it from picking up, getting on cars, or getting into driveways. But that's one of the biggest complaints that we'll see. A lot of times people will call and say, hey, what's all this black stuff all over the road? That's actually the binder that holds the two layers of the road together. It's really good for the road surface, like out here on 162 or Salem Road, whatever this is. It's actually getting down in those cracks, sealing those cracks. It actually helps the road. It don't look that great, but it is actually helping.
All right, well, thank you. Any other bigger projects we have coming up this summer? Any other roads that you have on your list?
We've got a lot of roads on the list. One of the bigger projects we just finished last week was Highway 213, where we've got it closed for the bridge repair. We got it finished up last week. We're striping it today. That's going to be one of the biggest ones that we'll do this year, and hopefully it'll be completed today.
All right, well, we thank you and we thank your crews and staff for keeping the roads smooth and safe out here in Newton County. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for joining me on this Newton Update. I hope you learned a little more about how paving works here in Newton County and the crews who are busy making these roads safe for us drivers every day. You can find out more about our paving by going to our website, www.ncboc.com. If you look under the menu item, Transparency, there's a tab called Paving List. It has our updated paving list as we do it. It's updated if it's in progress, if it's complete, if it's scheduled to occur. You also can go on the front page of our website. There's a button called Roads Complaints. You can file a complaint or compliment on our roads crews to say if there's potholes and things like that. So please check back on the website and please come back for a next Newton Update.